So, you're probably wondering who sent me. Gustavo Orta's dead? Well, it looks like he swapped out the exhaust pipe. It's a fine piece of metal and mechanics. He was so psyched. Poor. For Jackie. I'll have another. Say no more, Mama Wells. I'll be there. You here alone? This is not exactly the safest neighborhood in town, Misty. Jack talked about you a lot. Always saying how much you meant to him. You know each other long? No, Jack was a little of that too. Always looking on the bright side. Who doesn't? Mama Wells is having a send-off for Jackie. I need to find something he really cared about. Hey, you alright? That a mandala? I guess you made a bigger impression than you thought. Still full. How come? Empty. Jackie loved to pump iron, didn't he? Loved to poke around engines. Knowing him, it's a miracle he never wiped out. Have you read it? Is it any good? And Taco was like Jackie. Did you meet him? Rest easy, Chum. Thank you. I'll take such good care of it. You sure? I've found my own freedom then. But it would not have happened without him. Half an hour later, well, we're eating dinner at Mama Wells. Turned out to have more in common than we thought. Principles. Jackie'd kill me if I got so much as a scratch on it. Think I've had enough for the day. Good for now, thanks. Been better, to tell you the truth. Hanging in there somehow. That night, when Jackie fell, let's just say things haven't exactly been easy since. You won't mind me digging through his stuff? That's definitely why they're up there, yeah. Part of the strategic reserve? Well, how'd Jackie get this one? Then some badges showed up. Beat the shit out of us both. It's half my fault, half his. And we hightailed it out together. It all started when he put a heater to my head. Let it go, Mama Wells. She's a good woman, and your son loved her. How are you doing? Calling to offer my condolences. Just wanted to explain why I didn't, but something I'd lay by his casket that'd do justice to his memory. I don't got anything. What did you see in him? Maybe, but that's what he meant. I really believe that. Till a year back. Jackie never gave you a set. You two didn't get that far? An ofrenda, what's that exactly? That's so. That's it. It'd be a good tribute for the ofrenda, though. Sounds like a mighty expensive fish. You ever thought you might leave Night City? I understand. Take care of yourself, Misty. You gotta come, Misty. You got a right to be there. You were family to him. What's he have against you? Seriously. Meaning, an honorable man. He placed principles first and stuck hard to him. Everyone saw Jackie as a grinning charmer who saw the good in everyone. Everything. And ultimately, he did what he set out to do. Shit in the shoes of some powerful people. But he did in life what he said he'd do. Reach for fortune and fame. No fear in eyes or heart. Hardly gonk at all. Just, well, human. A Haywood kid with a hell of a drive. When you go to war as a boy, you have a great illusion of immortality. Other people get killed, not you. Then, when you are badly wounded the first time, you lose that illusion. Always hungry for more, and never gave up. Not once. He kept Haywood in his heart, always. It made him who he was. But most importantly, hey, everything okay? Well, I should mingle, Vic. Jackie Wells, I'm gonna move on. This'll be fitting. Locked. Know where the key might be? Some kind of game here. Shipping code on it. Ooh, Liberum Arbitrium. Dark shit. Alive. Whoa, easy there. Easy now. Hey, you're all right now. Poor kid. Must have died a few days back. Punch this track title. Liberum Arbitrium. River, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Looks like Peter Pan turned this farm into a goddamn final bastion. Do what you gotta do. Kill him. Spare him. Just one request, River. No, River. Want that fucker's blood on my hands, too. You alive? Come on. Eyes open. Help's on the way. Too late for this one. Breathing. Good. Just hold on a bit longer. I can't, River. I'm sorry. Who's the girl? B. Randy looks like his tag. X in the pic. What's her name? Natalie? Give his tag a try. B. Randy. Drugs? I know. Be right back. Look, River, I gotta back out of this thing. Hey, the Illuminated Towers. Promoting the Us Cracks album that came out then. Hearing what I'm hearing? Got a clock. An hour to midnight. Got some cables. Which means we've got a coin toss. 50-50 chance of getting it right. Edgewood or Poppy? Okay, so where do we sit now exactly? Let's go with Edgewood. Got a strong feeling about it. Leave me out of it. Had my fill of this case. Nothing! We fucked up, River. Say, River, why not just have a janitor crack a door for you? Could try to pin Anthony's IP address. Not that kind of magician. True angel of empathy, this guy, huh? Gotta be another deck somewhere for the mines and turrets. I'm sorry, buddy. River, the color's changed every hour. River and I get along, we're friends. Hasn't let me down yet. Good tip, thanks. But we're wasting time. Is that why you're refusing to help him out? You got the BD. You know, for what we might find there. Huh? That's... Oh, fuck! Sorry, River. You're gonna have to handle this alone. I know you can. Trash. Plain trash. Not worried Yawen's gonna toe the line? Rat you out to her superiors? Sign me up. We find Randy, then we find the bottoms of a few bottles. River's a hell of an investigator. Randy's as good as found. A little. Makes you a bit of a leadhead, don't it? I'll be there soon. Give me a while. Not good. Helped you, 'cause it was about your nephew. That's over. So enough. Like dodgy takeout. No way I'd let this lie. And what, they figured you'd get emotional and kept you off the case? How you holding up? What does she mean by that? And who might you be? We can't leave without Peter Pan's dreams. Let's try it. Police caught the guy, but he caught a bullet and he's in a coma, being watched. We don't know that, but we're trying to find out. Yup. Gonna hit the sack soon. Know where they're keeping the BD? Looks like Randy knew his kidnapper. They were in touch. We'll know more tomorrow. All right, I'm with you. I really can't. You'll do just fine without me. Don't doubt it. I'll see you around. It's gotta work. Done more in 2 days than the NCPD accomplished in weeks. Too late for that now, River. Just hit the chew. Not a good sign. Ugh! What do you want to do? Zero him? Don't mention it. And hollow if you need anything. Actually, got quite a bit you can do, River. Once your head's on straight again, give me a hollow. We'll talk. Don't mention it. And holler if you change your mind. Or if you're just in the mood to holler. Whatever you decide. Don't get caught. Yeah. For trying. You're grieving, so I'll forget you said that. Just take it one day at a time. You still got Joss. Her and the kiddos will need Uncle River more than ever. Yeah. For trying. Careful, River. Watch the mines. Okay, all disconnected. Right. On it. Ought to get some sleep, Joss. Eureka. So what do we need to do? I'm sorry, dreams? Any reason you haven't? River. It sounds like it. What happened? When and where? Tell me. Stay out of it, Johnny. Already have. Got a brain parasite nibbling away at my nerve endings as we speak. You know, not every cop's a bastard. Just like not every rocker boy is a narcissistic dickhead. All in all, no. A child's life. On my way. How are we gonna find this brain dance? Someone wants to be a cop when they grow up. Tech's half decent. All set to record. Uh-huh. Nothing interesting. River, I know this place. A while ago. I can see it now. I know how to get there. Dust and mold. Dust and mold. Okay, where were we? You got access to these dreams? Look, another one. We find our entrance. Say, River, why not just have a janitor crack a door for you? Think it's good she learned the truth. You know, moments like these, I truly mourn the fact I can't fucking suck you one. What? No, River's all right. Not every cop's a bastard, just like not every rocker boy's a narcissistic dickhead. All in all, no. Just some trash. How'd you know about the audit? Yeah, I did. We'll find him, River. Hey, come on. You're not the one to blame here. Deleted, looks like. But the name's still there. Hey, look. The name of this cartoon matches the missing file on Harris's page. Randy must have downloaded it. Not so sure, River. I think we ought to explore a bit more. Can't say I have. No. Could say that. Sure. Don't feel like talking about it. I still don't get why you're telling me this. A tale of repentance, redemption, and rebirth? Been on TV 1,000 times, probably. I'm usually asleep before it's half over. Not liking this one bit. Let me out. I'll be on my way. I still got no idea what it is you want from me. All right. I'm in. Want him dead? Why exactly? Oh, yeah. What's up? Fine, sure. On my way. Wanted to see me? Rather know what I'm getting into. What did he do exactly? What, in a car? Answer's no. What the hell is this? Bill Jablonski. Ring a bell? We should leave, really. Had enough of this, Josh. Huh. Royal Cashmere. If he's as crazy as you say, why is he so important to you? Understand just fine. Let's go inside. Corporal rats. Think they can solve everything with eddies. Deal. Screw this, I'm out. You gonna tell me what it is you want from me? How you figure that? Try Vasquez. You can probably get him to speak if you dangle a dog treat in front of his nose. Why? Are you lonely? He's a true believer if I ever saw one. Huh. Sounds like the perfect BD actor. Think he might be more self-possessed than you think. And that's my concern because... Whoa, why? Who's his entourage? They gonna be packing? Wouldn't mind knowing what's going on here. Anyone? Recent acquaintance, more like. It's a long, strange story. You're the reason Joshua found redemption. Why are we here, and who are we waiting for? I'm not buying it, not at all. We can't know the paths of divine providence. For all I know, there could be a higher power out there, but nobody's been able to prove it. No one ever will. Why are we even talking about this? I'm all ears. What exactly is going on here, Josh? This is insanity, pure and simple. Why love? Well, who can blame her? It's not easy to forgive your son's murderer. Hey, probably would have forgiven you if that had been me. How about vegan avocado ice cream, then? It's crazy what you plan to do. Gonna kill yourself while the studio will reap profits long after you're gone. Got pure intentions, I know, but you're putting them to waste doing this. Come this far already. Got nothing to face but your fear. You know what I think? You're a true rebel. A revolutionary. You want to give people something true. Something real. Studio thinks they found a sucker to make a fat buck on. But you're using them. You're gonna change the world. Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. And lead us not into temptation. Amen. Nuh-uh, no way. As we forgive those who trespass against us. Sorry, you guys are on your own. Guess people didn't like the idea of recording somebody's agony road. Sorry, I guess. Really couldn't give the slimmest shit. What's your problem? Vasquez. He blew inside and out. This brain dance. I'm curious. Tell me more. How so? How's that even possible? So why Josh? Sounds like you don't even need him now. And you? Get any say on all this? So what is it you want to convey exactly? Joshua and I are talking. So fuck off, will you? The original's always the original. And 10 times better. Relax, Rachel. Great to have an outlet. Something to give you peace of mind. Your cynicism is starting to wear thin on me. I just feel bad for him. It doesn't matter. As long as he's a better man than he used to be. You're insane if you think I'm getting in that car. Well, Kako sent me. Think I could have something stronger, maybe? Back off me, okay? What now? Do you not fear God? You stand condemned under the same sentence. Remember me when you come into your kingdom. Why does it matter? Josh, don't even feel sorry for him, in the least. Make up your mind, which is it? Nutjob or Messiah? Come on, we got places to trash. Come on, serious question. Got no fucking idea what it was, and neither do you. Descent to Digihell's more likely, but yeah, if there is life after death, is Silverhand already living the afterlife, meaning I'm talking to his animated epitaph? There is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is his messenger. Pardon us, our Father, for we have sinned against thee. Forgive us, our King, for we have transgressed. For you are a good and forgiving God, he whose commandments all the gods acknowledge. Lord, in you I place my trust. Lord, to you I submit myself, and in you I believe. O behold our affliction and wage our battle. Redeem us speedily for the sake of your name. For you, God, are the mighty Redeemer. Blessed are you, Lord, Redeemer of Israel. I pray you do so this day upon Joshua, upon me. No, they're gonna nail you to a cross. I'm not about to even watch that. I did what I could, all I could, really, but no, sorry. Here we are. Guess I just gotta wait. Sorry, got too much on my plate as it is. The perp being proven guilty, meaning he deserves to die, truly? Sticky. Wow, you're really selling this, wacko. Don't got the time still. What's your problem? Couldn't give the slimmest shit. What's going on? Joshua all right? I can't do this. Claire, hey. I'll take that. Claire, calm down. I did what I did to keep you out of trouble. Uh-oh, forgot to close my tab? Your garage, where is it? Seems like you've turned over a new engine, though. There a carrot we're chasing after? Let's take the wind out of his sails. There he is! Fuck! Wanted to tell me something? And me? Guess you want my help to zero him. If Samson dies by the rules of the game, all right. But I won't help you execute the guy. Can't count on that. Sure, thanks. Find my own way there. Thanks. You do this for the eddies, the wins, the glory? Why do you race? Yeah, sure. Nah, I'm good. Get there myself. Yeah, let's talk street racing. Any tips before we roll? Yours. Mine. When do we start? What's this for? It's like you've got laser focus. We'll take my ride. Let's go with mine. I got a better feel for it. Beast's my choice. What do you say? We meeting at the starting line? All right, I'll try not to. Claire, right? Nova. Talk there. Have a good one. So, You a turret guru or a driver's ed dropout? Sure, Claire. I'll be your driver. But this won't be your first time out, will it? Sorry. Got goosebumps already. Used to be one. Letting off steam after hours was key. It was either that or stress, burnout, and a trip in a trauma team ambulance. NC badges are okay with this? Solve every problem, don't they? Eddies. No consequences for corpses in these races? A bullet to the brain counts as traffic fatality. Hold on! Good luck with that! Next time, first place will be ours. Can't or won't. Meh. It's the road that matters, not the destination. Did you say you lost your last driver? Okay, was just asking. Till next time. Nova. FYI, I'm already here. Sounds good. See ya. You think this one will be tough? Looks like Aldecaldo's fronted a solid team. It's not a fan-friendly event, is it? Are they wrong? So you'll have your hands full. I can do this. Hold tight, Claire. You follow a racehorse too tight, you might get kicked. Got it. Like, chance of the final well? Piss poor, that. So, no regrets putting me behind the wheel? Maybe we should change the subject. Already here, ready and waiting. Feels more natural to me. You get it. Right, so... You got 6th Street, the Mox. Gangs are well repped. You're not worried this'll get you killed? I'm not asking about just today. It could be, though. Or the next one. The one after that. Dare him to try! What for? This have something to do with our race? What's the Corpo's deal? Your husband. How'd he die exactly? And something happened between them? And this is your best plan for vengeance. Sure is. Want to meet up? I'm already here. What's going on here? Claire, stop it. We got a race coming up, damn it. Claire, enough. Come on. Claire, I saved your ass. I came out here to win this race. I don't like to lose, Claire. That's it. Your vengeance isn't my biz. What now? What do you got to say, Samson? He might be a grade A corpo shit, but he didn't murder Dean. And flatlining him won't make you feel any better. Won't forget what matters most. How he made you feel. You look pretty down. Well, everything, I guess. You'll move on. I'm sure. It's just not what I signed up for. Will you look for another driver? It's all I can promise. And trust me, revenge don't soothe your soul. See you for the final? Hey, mind if I ask why you don't sport any chrome? A little, I guess. But it's fine. Right on. See you soon. Hey, Claire. It's V. Thanks! You 100% sure the killing was deliberate? Not your emotions talking now. Fine, I'll drive. With winning as my sole objective. Doesn't really seem like my thing, Claire. You know. That it? That the end? Huh? The car's a Delamain. Fuck! Sure, let's talk. Hey, Delamain, one of your cars is sitting in the middle of the road. Everything okay? You mind telling me why I'm here? 77-11-010-96. Let's see who crushes who! What is? No, just here to reset you. How'd your personality fracture anyway? And why? I can't right now, sorry. Oh, shit! Well, now I'm in front. That a problem? What's got into you, Del? Don't recognize me? You sent me a message saying I should come in about the accident. Johnny, did you see what happened? Something feels off here. Ugh, getting away. Shit, she's too far. Ugh, too far. Hey, slow down. Delamain misses you. I'm here to shut you down. It's me, V. And you come from... Either you shut down, or I'll turn you into a scrap heap. Delamain, you here? Well, there you have it. Well, Clarice, have the flamingos stopped screaming? Yeah. And? What'd you put in there? Delamain? Don't mean the wreck. I mean, the run. City's most courteous chauffeur ups and drives away from the scene of an accident. See what I can do. Thanks. Try to find it. Oh, all right. See? It wasn't so bad. Fine. I'll have a look around. Got it. Hear me all right? Family life's complicated. I get it. No wonder you flew the nest. Maybe you ought to figure it out with Dell. Set some terms. Fine. Keep an eye out. Dell? Don't know how to do that. Well, I gotta do something. And what if it really is a virus? Will do. You ought to show this one some love. Just saying. You're an absent father, that's what I mean. What are you after in this city of dreams? Thanks. Well, damn. So, the old man left you this mess and took off, huh? Can you hear me? And who are you? Comprehensive insurance, combat mode, funeral services? What do I call you? Hey. Sure. Let me hear what you got lined up. Take care, Dell. I guess we gotta start from scratch. Listen, from suicide, ain't no coming back. It's always worth looking for a better way. You know what I mean. If you didn't care about Dell, he wouldn't be the topic of conversation, would he? Enough. You know, this psyche valve might have felt more credible if you hadn't just tried to flatline me earlier. Hey, Judy, what's up? And that's it. Someone likes getting their feet wet. How'd you ever come up with this? Tech that's all pros and no cons? I don't buy it. Side effects. Spill 'em. All right. Gotta see it to believe it. Oh, fuck. Gotta do something with her. Checked her pulse? Call me a murderer? You're right. I killed Woodman. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Judy has a proposal. About clouds. Probably needs time to think. Couple of days, tops. You know what I think? She's scared stiff. She'd have lots to lose if things went sour. Everything, in fact. Don't worry, she put on an act. First 3 are collector's items nowadays. I'm familiar with the story. Things did not go that smoothly. Hey, Judy. How you feeling? Gotta give yourself time to grieve, Judy. So what did you come up with? Where do we find this Hiromi? All right, we going in? And Maiko? Where's she? Okay, on my way. You not coming with me? Decided to give her a chance. Figured you had a reason to take this to her. Your frustration, I get it. Evelyn wanted everything in one go, too. And, immediately. I'm sorry, Judy. I didn't plan for it to happen. You know, to you, she was your best friend, so it's a terrible tragedy. I don't know what to say. Never was any good at this stuff. Yeah, maybe. Just never imagined she'd choose this. Don't mind me. Just here to blend into the decor. Guess it left a lasting impression. Good. Judy's idea. Think about it. It could work. This is a waste of our time. Come on, we'll get by without her. Count me in, Judy. I already said I'd help, didn't I? No, not up for this. I got no skin in the game. Think you'll do fine without me. Judy? For real? No, don't want to hear it. All right. Thanks. Nice of you to think of that. What then? Everyone all in position? What might that be? Thanks. Don't need your eddies. I'll think about it. Don't be dramatic, Judy. There's a difference between being a gonk and believing people want to do good. It's past. Forget about it. Rather not have to flatline anyone. Welcome to Night City. Yeah, plan just might work. Maiko, I take it you're on board too. This just might work. If we get him in his apartment, where he thinks he's completely safe, bosses will understand what we're looking to demonstrate. Solo skills don't lie in just executing movements. Stop. Couldn't watch you 24/7. Sorry, no can do. Sorry, fresh out. How? She smoked some strange boutique brand. Yeah, did say so. Wait, so you found other recordings? Then why was it saved as a virtue? A lot of people know the real Evelyn, who she really was. Experience all its stages. Feel them. Let them play out. Shock, anger, depression. Yeah, people die if I help you too. Sorry. How early? To make sure Judy gets what she came for. Compromises take time I just don't have. Paid you one visit, and you remember me. What happened in between is what happens when people refuse to work with you. A few days down the line, she'll call and tell you her plan to take over Clouds as if it was her idea. She needed to show who's boss. We took her by surprise. I mean, she couldn't do anything but throw us out. I felt a little tension between you two. Anything comes up, holler on the hollow. Sure you don't need anything. How'd you manage that? Don't actually like pizza. If we're talking pizza, then I am dead fucking serious. Think you're the first person to give me shit for that stigma? Gonna tell me this big secret of yours? Sounds like my kind of plan. Of course I will. Everyone here already? Here's the thing. Gonna insist you explain. If we're to pull this off, I need to be sure you're all in, and know why you're all in. You work at Clouds too? Hey, nice to meet you. So, what's this plan all about? Were you and Evelyn close? Come here 'cause you want payback for what happened to her? First time you've done anything like this. Doubt your chip's capable of compensating for that. What else? Nice work, Judy. Outdid yourself. Tom and Roxanne gonna come with? Knew it could only get worse. Yeah, working on it. Best be going. That biochip. Well, long story short, it had Johnny Silverhand's mind on it. An engram of it that's overriding my mind. Could have called off the guards, you know. Would have been quicker, simpler. You don't have authority yet? You sound damn sure of yourself. Can we get this over with? Maiko, our plan made no allowance for witnesses. Dolls of Clouds are declaring their independence. Club will be run by them, and only them. Hiromi's gotta go. Clouds doesn't need bosses. Dolls will take care of the club and themselves. We can't know that for sure. Maybe the lives we cut short will be enough for the claws. Tried to pull a fast one on everybody, didn't you? Jumped aboard the liberation train, pretending you wanted to help. But all you wanted was to take Hiromi's place. They do profit and loss better than Militech's CEO. They'll see it's not worth it. Do your thing. Don't like this one bit. Keep 'em. Buy yourself something nice. Maiko knew what she was starting, what she was doing. She knew it could all come crashing down. Well, it's not my fault she was wrong. A club as big as this, operating in such a niche, needs a strong hand at the helm. But Night City's about wheeling and dealing. Stop talking. Then I guess you should feel right at home. Something's gonna happen. But you'll be the last to know. Want to tear Clouds out of the Tiger Claw's paws. Doll should own it. Control it. Okay, so, what's the plan? Guess I can work with that. Evelyn, Maiko, you seem to know your way around Clouds. Why'd you leave? Maiko Maeda. Who is she exactly? What's she do officially? I'm ready, let's go. Care to be a bit more specific? Wouldn't mind knowing what to expect. How do you aim to get her over to our side? Looks like you've come this way before. More than once. You know how to get around their systems? You sure he's gonna be there? Woodmans of the world are like mushrooms. They always rear their ugly heads from the dirt if the conditions are right. People want to believe it'll be the miracle pill for their grief. But that's not how it works. All the people he could have heard, they're all safe now. Think of that. So, what now? I don't like her either. She tries too hard. Glad I did, though. Somebody? Don't have an ounce of sympathy for that motherfucker. Well then. See ya, Judy. Don't mention it. See you around, Judy. See ya, Judy. See you around, Judy. You aware what Woodman did to Evelyn when she was desperate for help? You sit by, let that happen? Doesn't it make you wonder why you even work here? Self-defense, that's one thing. But execution? Judy, it's bad karma. Is that so? Well, you're his boss, so guess that should make you happy. I got sick, maybe. Or hit the lottery jackpot. Bought himself a ticket to the moon. He's not coming back. Doubt I need to explain why to you. Evelyn's dead. I can't, not right now. Too much shit going on as it is. All the while, I did my best to make sure no one standing in my way ended up in a garbage bag. Yeah, you, a deck chair, and a Mai Tai with a cocktail umbrella? Somehow I don't see it. Capacitor's damaged. Third from the right. Got a problem you're calling me? On my way. Seems to be a lot of abandoned stations around. They didn't take the train engine when they left? What are you two doing? Love to join you. Have fun, kids. Corpos haven't shown up in person to report the loss? I always wanted to take one of these suckers for a spin. Thought you rejoined the family. Give me a little more intel. What's your grief? Getting cold feet? You're happier out here. Can smell it a mile off. Yeah, 'cause you're doing what you think's right for the Aldecaldos. 'Cause it's important to you. Not doing this for free. Because it's all for the family, right? Not that you want to kick Saul out. Take his place as the head of the clan. Maybe a little, yeah. Plus, I like to know you're still hanging in there. Sticking my neck out here, right? Just 'cause you asked. But, seems to me we've been on the same wavelength for a while now. Meaning nobody from outside the fam. Trust me, no point. She'll do whatever she wants. Got no fucking clue what's going on here. Being unusually quiet. What's up? So, giving up. Let me guess, whole thing's your idea. Remember a while back, told me to give you a solid kick in the pants if I saw you diving in the stupid pool again. Nobody's gonna notice you gone back at camp? You don't miss life in Night City? Why Saul got his briefs in a bunch over this basilisk? Meaning smuggling. Nope, different that. Rescue mission. Someone from the family. Now, you're out to plain trick him. And you plan to grab the basilisk how? Exactly. You saved his life. You want to fuck things up all over again now? Here goes nothing. Nothing here. Let her finish. Okay, starting to understand what you meant. What's on the menu? The exact tech you need. Coming your way almost served on a silver platter. Got it. A goal, a love, and a dream are what breed a real man. Drinking always breed deep thoughts? I think you want to use Pan Am to get rid of Saul. You didn't take her side last time when she left the clan. Why? Not some cliched adages, that's for sure. Meaning you're putting Pan Am through the nomad school of hard knocks? Breeding a good clan leader? So, just the 4 vets on board with the plan, nobody else? Got a use for me? Pan Am asked me for help. All the weirder they left it behind. Now you're gonna stick it to him plain? What, something change? Junctions. You don't talk about the war much. I'm gonna try and get some sleep. Uh-huh. But you all can't wait to pack your asses into the basilisk, huh? How's that not right? Nah, come on. Always in the mood to hear about your existential angst. Yeah, took adjustment on my part too. But was never completely alone either. A true friend. Jackie by name. You would have liked him, actually. So I hear. Seemed to still be in fine working order. Whose decision was this? Yours or the family's? You would have managed that too, I think. Family's with you on this, I think. Saw them looking at that basilisk, drooling. I mean, at least since I stopped watching all those anime BDs. Nice and cozy in here. What, no knobs, buttons, blinky doodads? Ever piloted anything like this? All right. Meaning, tell you later. Okay, let's try this. Guess I'll get to know you better than I planned. Probably comes naturally in combat. That why I'm feeling everything doubled? Meaning? Sounds familiar. Okay, pretty intense. Really, personal. Okay. Any of this goes south, you know Pan Am will be the one to pay. Listen, I'll call you as soon as... Can't now. Tower looks inactive to me too. You couldn't sleep if you tried, could you? You mad at me for something? Anything happens, wake me up. Unless you want a nap too. Catch some shut-eye with me? Yeah? Be waiting. Take care. Okay. I could go for that. Missed you. Pretty bad. Wow, seems a lot changed while I was away. Pan Am's got no idea I'm here. No time like the present. Any more questions? How'd Saul react? Hey, glad you called. Can't believe it, actually. To put the whole clan at risk, just to prove to Saul that you were right? Okay, but let's skip the tiptoeing. Where are we now? Well, that's a start. Why is it any different with me? Try following the impulse next time. Think you're overthinking it. I don't scare that easy. Idea with the basilisk shit. I don't like it. Pan Am sees it as a little, not all the others. Right. Don't look great, no. Just seemed like you'd want to know. And this time round, I just think you see it right. Pan Am's risking her own life, others' lives, unnecessarily. You had a shit idea, I told you as much. Did it for your own good, Pan Am. Sorry, that was dumb. It turned out messy. Look, maybe I can... Sounds pretty risky to me. I've never seen old tech like this. You know your way around it. How'd you learn? What's it even look like? Sure thing. Turns out Saul's all right. So, it's all wrong? Should be able to think of something. Take care of yourself, Pan Am. When will we see each other again? Okay. I'll be waiting. Huh. Good to know. All right with lemonade. It was pretty close. Pan Am, what do you... I'd love to, Pan Am. I really would. This life, it's not for me, Pan Am. It's really not that simple. But I can't. Not right now. Have to finish some things first. I do. I'm telling you now. I'll think it all over. Take care of yourself, Pan Am. Soon. Maybe once you move camp, we'll... It's nothing. I'm fine now. You know, Johnny Silverhand. It's not bullshit. I've got a biochip in my head with one of those constructs. And the chip's damaged. Honestly, not a clue. Couldn't help me. Not sure anyone can. But it was a dead end. Now I have to figure out where to go next. Thanks, Pan Am, for being here for me. Take care, Pan Am. Pan Am, Silverhand's construct is busy wreaking havoc in my head. Just trying to live with it. Survive, actually. Chip held a personality construct. Construct attacked my brain. Where are we? What happened? I remember, we were talking, then suddenly, I gotta go. I'm feeling better, really. See, you made yourselves at home already. Much better now. Thanks for your help. You really safe here, though? Hey, Mitch. Pan Am. Where? Thanks, Mitch. But I'd better be going. Anybody get this thing up and running earlier? Maybe you oughta... Pan Am, is this, as designed? What's going on? Okay, yeah, sounds promising. I'm in. Sorry, really, I am. Chaos and destruction. Why the fuck not? Carry weight. Nice dinghy you got here. Life's loops. Jesus, Carrie, that's Eddie's down the drain. Whose the fuck is it? And no regrets after, owning a trashed yacht. You got it wrong. It's your party, Care. Only you can end it. Whoa. You are insane. Got what you wanted. What now? Oh, I had a choice? Breakfast cereal? Think I know the feeling. What was that little number? I know it. And now? You'll never change, Carrie. Gonna sit this one out. This, closure. Has it got anything to do with Johnny? With you battling shadows? But actually, it's... Thanks. Think I'll manage. Pencil me in. And no counting rounds. I'm sorry. Look, Carrie, I get it. You got an inner child or other demons and they all want out. But this just isn't my idea of fun. Sorry, but not sorry, Care. Nice twist of events, I gotta admit. You say you like chaos, huh? You say you like chaos, huh? Carrie, to settling scores. I just hope you're a good swimmer. See you soon, maybe. Oh, yeah. Pour money down the drain. Given the bay's a sewer, we almost literally did just that. Be great to see all you guys. Thanks for having me over. How's Randy? What matters is it's over now. It was all River. I just helped. Not coming? Is that all you got? We'll surround him. Catch him in a crossfire, okay? Basmati, nice. What's on the menu? Hands are tied. Sorry. Hey. Come on. Secret handshake another day, okay? Still planning that family dinner? Want to have me over? Mentioned not so long ago you wanted to meet? You and Joss? Used to see family as baggage. Something that'd hold me back. You know, career first. Used to be a nomad, but the family fell apart. Grew up in Haywood. Whole street was my family. Somehow look different than usual today. Honestly, I thought you were kidding about the cook-off. Yeah, different meaning normal. As if you got a good night's sleep. Or the Joss would sweat away in the kitchen while you flatline him. Ah, haven't forgotten I exist after all. See you around, River. Here I feared you'd forgotten about me. See you, River. I'll come by, River. See you then. Okay. Today work? Yes, sir. Can barely take care of myself as is. Don't have one, don't want one. No place for me in one. And I just don't need it. If the future allows it, I'd like to have one someday. Didn't do any better for not having one, though. Years ago, feels like. Speaking of, be great if Randy was here. If you say so, Joss. Probably asked you to say that himself, didn't he? Jesus, River. I'm sorry. What did you do? Was Joss there too? Saw all this? I understand. Of course. Why? What's up? How you doing, Joss? Where'll I find the rice? Talked in your sleep, you know. Warehouse must have been huge. You were loud. What? But if it doesn't work, we'll still be friends, right? Sure. Yeah. Sex is good, River, but that's all it was. Don't want to turn this into a whole thing, okay? We had fun. That's good enough. Yeah, sure. Wasn't just me you spent the night with. Mm-hmm. An engram of Johnny Silverhand. Yes, that Silverhand. And it's getting worse. Ugh. Heavy convos first thing in the morning. Actually, doesn't look promising. Need to excise him. Get him out of my brain before it's too late. You're talking to V right now? But tomorrow, this could be a self-obsessed dickhead rocker boy. Still want to be my boyfriend? Sure you're good to drive? River, I can't. I'm sorry. Maybe we keep it at friends. Here's to Joss and the kids. To friendship. Just don't fall in love with me. Yeah, I like where we are now. Right here. Outside looking in. away from all the urban chaos. It reminds me a bit of home. Scraper's kinda cluttered up for me. Views to die for. Great spot indeed. Out here you can't smell the shit the corpse dump on the streets. Here's to that fucking city. You just getting out of doing the dishes. Admit it. This a romantic stroll by chance? This guy and I sitting at a diner. 5 minutes he gapes at me, not a word, then drops that bomb. Wished him a speedy recovery, broken arm. Merciful, I'd say. Well, he had quirks. Between the sheets, I mean. Found that out later. Couldn't get hard without a mask on. And not the Venetian carnival kind, but U.S. presidents. A closet full. Said I was too aggressive for him. Dies? No. Just in falling out of that plane, he fell in love with his instructor. What did you do? Shut up. Randy's problems with the law. Those didn't pop out of thin air. Oddly specific request. It's nice out here. Got some lemonade? Anything in that vein? Hey. Preem. So it's my turn now? You got it. To give me courage? Boost it? Sorry. But I just can't. Soy meat. Okay. I'm stirring. Tell me now about Harris. River? We were gonna do the nice, relaxing thing. Sounds heavy. This. I do. Great for what? No, seriously. I'll fuck you for free. It was weird. He was spilling. Then he pulled that one out of his hat. It was supposed to be a family dinner. I wasn't expecting a hard lubrication. No, you kidding? Your spot this. Your customs. We'll see. To us. Sorry, I thought... Who? Oh, well, look at you. Got a crash course? Anything I ought to know? Could be fun. Sure. Yeah, sorry. Kinda let myself get sucked into it. Hey, how's it going? Hell yeah, I'm in. Now, why bother? I'll just stick close to you. Gonna record all this too? No idea what the song is. But I heard it. Goes something like... Why'd you choose this of all places? Spring it on me. That's incredible. What is it? Why the hell not? Don't love it, no. Got no idea who this belongs to, what we'll find inside, who might suddenly walk in. Our charming lakeside cottage awaits. Take it. It'll make you happy. It's better off with you than decomposing here in muck. Hey. So, ready to tell me what we're doing here? So what's the latest from Clouds? Know anything? Any news from the Moxes? Events? Ideas? How does one marry two separate neural tracks? Looks like the diner side. Wonder who Jerry was. What's that say? Can you read it? Barricades don't look to be civilian-made. Must have been corp-built. Believed they stood a chance, I guess. In spite of odds stacked high against them. Hey, they made a choice. Could have packed up, moved out, found another place to live. Wonder what life would have been like for me in more peaceful times. Come in. Welcome. Prayers, protest signs, brawls against badges. Since I've known you, Judy, all you've been is chaotic, unstable, and hot-headed. I'm fine. It's under control. Just been a little tired lately. That's it. Trust me. What do I gotta do? Yeah, let's go. Got another job for me? Someone you need, taken care of? Okay. Is this a date? You sure about this? Haven't known each other that long. Wanna go there now? Saw the same signs in the square. Except these are blank. Careful with your wetsuit. Wouldn't want to damage it. Must have been hella boring. Not enough people, opportunities, not enough to do. Waste of prime real estate mostly. Here's what happens when people aren't enterprising. Could have made a lot more of themselves out here. They didn't understand the first rule of life. The corps always win. 'Cause they got power, eddies, and badges at their beck and call. Look, Night City's not for everyone. I grew up here. Thought nothing could surprise me. Know why I came to Night City? 'Cause I thought it offered opportunities you couldn't come by anywhere else. The dive was like any dive, but I'm glad we got to spend some time together. Most nomads have a story like that, and all of them begin with the same thing. Displacement. Next time, don't assume you're better just because you've done it before. Yeah, how do you plan to do that? Amazing. You know, I could be thinking and cursing your name. Ask away. It's never boring with you. Ooh, sounds fun, but I don't think I got the time right now. Gotta say, I am intrigued. Why the wetsuit? You really know how to reel me in, don't you? But I gotta warn you, I look great in a wetsuit. That's it? No details? What's there to do out there? He's definitely more present, but I guess I also got more used to him? After all that went down, thought you and I'd be ancient history. How come? And what about the wetsuits? I was promised wetsuits. Sounds like we could do this anywhere. Why do we come all the way out here? What is this place? Ah! Maybe we should. Ugh. I fucked your adventure, sorry. Haven't even asked me if I know how to swim. Look pretty damn fine in that wetsuit. Not worried I'll just sink to the bottom like a bag of rocks? Gonna hold you to that. Oh, mean you have one? How's the calibration supposed to work? You want to mute all the background noise, right? Underwater's pretty much as quiet as things get, though. And that means generally how any kind of creativity works, sure. But I hear you just fine. Synced. Oh, sorry. Whoa, you see what I see in real time? Like what I'm looking at. What now? To think I never realized how fit you were. NC Dam Limited announced they were gonna build a dam. People came out, protested, but it was put up anyway. Waters flooded their homes, streets, everything. Yeah, or something. You wipe it off. Area was flooded before the city could absorb it. Thicken the soup. Never knew just when turning your street into a lagoon would be the more profitable choice. More like dead. Hey, had one just like this way back when. Looks like an old cam of some kind. None of them would have stood a chance on their own. When they're threatened and see a common enemy. But I can't leave yet. But it's just not the right time. Now, it feels like I'm standing in quicksand. There's no way to live. For anyone. You could say his mind's overriding mine. So, you got everything you were hoping for? Come on. Not fair, that was my first run. Feet I was picking up felt a bit flat, I want to say. Stay where, exactly? We gonna camp on the shore? Found some coffee, how do you take yours? Whoa, weird. Something the matter? It is ours. Something got you down all of a sudden? Doesn't sound like it's all okay. Judy, you, called just to see how I'm doing, or? Right. We were, gonna take in our surroundings. You cold? Take off your wetsuit. Strong, heaps of sugar. What was that? Couldn't hear you clearly. Hey, Judy. About that coffee. Judy? But don't bullshit me, Judy. We're still synced, remember? You thinking about Evelyn? Why didn't you say anything earlier? I don't get it. You were just out to help the dolls. Bet you'd be blaming yourself even more if you hadn't tried. It's not like you could stand by and do nothing anyway. It's not your style. Why would you even assume I'd think that? She reminds you of Alt, doesn't she? Whoa, you're asking me to move in?
Lots, thanks.
Think they might still be serving up milkshakes? What's there to be excited about? Soppy food? At a diner? Last place anyone would stash their loot. So, looking for more along the lines of a candlelit dinner. You sound like a bitter woman with a history. Tough to deny that. About sums it up. You sure about this? Haven't known each other that long. Forget it, Jude. It's Japantown. Water's toxic. That not a problem? All right, let's do this. Freezing-ass water, here I come.
You want to explore all that? Got some connection to this place, right? Sounds Nova. Let's do this. Why's this stand to be perfect? NC Dam Limited made plans to build a dam. People protested, and the rest is history.
And that's where we're gonna scroll? What happened? So, you're saying you saved my life. Thank you. Why would you say that? You remember the relic? The reason for the whole damn heist? Well, Johnny Silverhand's digitized psyche was on it, and, well, his personality's seeping into my mind, taking over. You could say his mind's overriding mine. Been feeling a bit burned out lately. That's all. 2 sugars, please. A splash of milk will do. Milk and sugar, please. Actually, thought I'd never hear from you again after the Myco sitch.
Houses, playgrounds, all flooded. And this, what is it? Let's keep going, Judy. Was this a bar? What about your parents? Want to take a look around? What was it like, living with your grandparents? How were they? That's a weird place for a framed picture. Did it achieve anything? So it is yours. You hid it. Why? Touché, Judy. Touché. Where'd your grandparents go? Night City? Temperamental, huh? Explains a lot. Is that a dominant family trait? You like it? Nah, not much. Anyway, all kinds of food taste better with just a little burn.
How'd you manage to lift me out? Please just ignore his babbling. It's a complicated relationship. I can turn it on. Your little spa is open for business. Why'd you want to leave? Oh, well, I guess I'll have to make it up to you, won't I? Positively burst into my life, you did. So I should have expected an ending just as abrupt. Like this. So you load him onto separate neural tracks. No emo bogeys. Not bad.
You didn't get chased off?
Fuck, Judy. You're saying you want to leave, now. And now, just when I thought I knew what it was all for, friendship, trust, you're telling me you're leaving. All right. Changed my mind. I'll stay.
What now? What was that? Those voices?
You got lucky today. Don't want a damn thing from you. Sounds like a preem place for a date. Meaning you found Grayson? He really got an in with Smasher. I got something I gotta do first. So what's our plan? Not looking so hot. Kinda hard to believe he's got a hidey hole here. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I never realized the thing between you and Rogue was that serious. It's better than the junkyard where I landed. Horsemen pass by. Johnny, you're the one who said you got no trouble telling us apart. Where'd you want to go? Hey, Rogue. Ready? I'm just your driver. You'll join us later. Rogue? Silver Pixel Cloud your favorite place? Don't mention it. Have fun, you crazy kids. Didn't know you worked for Maelstrom. Execution. Looks like to me. Recordings seem like to me. You sure it was this exact merch? Blah, blah, Johnny told you. You don't seem surprised. Ugh, feel like shit. Did we, you know, Smasher. He tell you about him? Wait, Grayson. Can I help at all? Okay. I don't smoke. You ought to be the one puking right now. You tricked me. Just supposed to talk to Rogue. Yeah, you sure picked the right moment to bolt out of my body. Maybe it wouldn't be bad if you hadn't chased him down with fuck knows what. Oh, I am. Look at me. Spewing joy and rainbows. I mean, you had such a good time. Ebunike? A lead on Grayson's supposed to be a lead on Smasher? I know you thought about it. Saw it. Oh, fuck. Think I'm gonna blow. Okay. Adam Smasher's his obsession, not yours. Smasher ever tell you what he did with Silverhand's body? What did they do with him? Disappointed. Johnny says you'll get him yet. To Johnny, this is more than a 50-year-old grudge. It's about you. He wanted to do this with you. Okay. I get that. How so very romantic? It's definitely your style. And... okay. I'll swing by the afterlife. Pick you up. So it wasn't his idea. No hooks, no lines, no sinkers. You'd still be able to talk. For a little while. Ruby. Wait. That Ruby? I'm gonna give it a heat scan. Look for low temp zones. Athena's got liquid nitrogen cooling. And in the meantime, we do what? Maybe Smasher or Grayson will rear ahead. Okay, one more time. You're just gonna talk to Rogue about Smasher, right? Then you'll hand me the wheel and hop back in the passenger seat. You came to see for yourself, huh? Morbid curiosity? Yeah, but you never tried to track him down? Okay, sure. Believe me, I know. Well, you're not at all curious? You're gonna strum her guilt, squeeze her for favors. What? You gonna use your charm? How'd Smasher wind up with Johnny's stuff? Why are you even doing this? Avenging Johnny. Something's burning. Better now? Terrorist and raging asshole. Just feeling sorry for yourself. You gave those kids hope. That the suits couldn't buy everything. It's been a long, bumpy road, but we made it. No, Johnny, you fucked that up too. You used me. Lied to me. I can't trust you at all. You died, came back, and still had no idea what to do with it all. I don't hate you. I just had enough. Look at you. Still trying to manipulate me. Can we go now? It's too bad we didn't talk like this earlier. Would have made things easier. Remember you whining for smokes in the middle of the night? Complaining about not being able to kill me? When you said you let your friends down, did you mean Rogue? Still feel like you can't breathe in here? Not like I think, what would Johnny do? It's more, I do something and I feel fucking great. Good idea. Okay. Worth coming out all the same? Guess things did not go swimmingly. It's funny. Place is familiar. I made a pit stop here once. Look, still here. We'll figure something out. And that's mildly put. Request. Seriously. Does this seem like a good time to you? I'm listening. Okay. Any guesses? Maybe it's just you. Maybe she just lost interest. Weird's not the word, I don't think. He was toying with her. Could be something to that. That's supposed to help you figure out Rogue? He must have upped the hustle after my last visit. So why are these docks called Ebunique? Pretty sure it's got nothing to do with some long-dead mayor. Talk about something else, please. I'd start talking if I were you. Grayson's a mini-drone. Smashes the guy we want. It's not yours, I don't think. Nice and easy, or I'll pop another in you. About to see. To Johnny, this is more than a 50-year-old grudge. It's about you. He wanted to do this with you. Well, we learned something. That's what was in the container. The one Grayson was talking about. What's he going on about? Any idea what Grayson's got planned? Wayland tell you anything? Jesus, the fuck do you want from me? Johnny. Wanted me dead. Said so yourself. Don't trust you. Clear, right? So why would I trust in your plan? Not really, no. Sure. That's how you became a construct. Come on. You got more to say, so just say it. And, how you plan to smash Arasaka this time? Got another nuke tucked away? Let me alone. Can't find the words to describe exactly how fucked up you are. To live life to the fullest? See the northern lights? Run with the mech bulls or with gazelles on a safari? Ah, fuck. Got yourself killed by him, too. And I'd just as soon not take advice from a digital corpse. Know what? Afraid I don't got time for chit-chat. You're a dick, you know. Honestly, I'm scared of the day I'll start seeing your memories as my own. Aside from what you see and hear, I mean, you process or experience any feelings. Not having control. You can't stand it. Seeing some things are out of your hands. This the part where you divulge your master plan to annihilate Arasaka? Ain't the only one to get flatlined by Sokka. Except I didn't let him scoop out my mind. Did you lock it in a trinket? Still got better prospects than a carbon copy ghost of a washed-up rocker boy locked in a trinket. Third trimester cramping's not likely. Of course it's the damn chip. My silver handosis is clearly incubating. No, it's you, you asshole. Killing me, little by little, every damn day. Can't say I'm excited, 'cause you're a manipulator, an egotist, and a cynic. Every time you open your mouth, you gotta bury someone. Do I gotta remind you how this came about? No, the maniac in my head's the problem. Got a point. Guess we make quite the duo. Well, think I get why you detest the place. 'Cause you're trapped there forever. It's eternal. They strip you of your right to die. Honestly, not sure. Realize what you're doing to me is what Arasaka's doing at Mikoshi. Don't know what's happening to me. Alt? No way you'd find her on your own. Johnny. You're right. Hard to take my eyes off it. What's this building? Saw the pseudo-endotrizine in your hand. Think I'm not long for this world. Don't start again. I'll do what I need to survive, even if I have to get my hands dirty. Well, got a better idea? Hanako and I want the same thing. Right. Understood. Not sure Rogue's a sentimental type. Not sure it's something Rogue would bother with these days. She delegates. So, I gotta tell Rogue... everything? No, asking too much. May not help, but he doesn't hurt me. Not sure you've earned my trust. Fine, I'll do this. For you. Afraid not. This discussion's over. Nice to be behind the wheel again. Thanks for helping. I got you. No talking your way out of this one. You wanted to pop the pill. Did you want to pop the pill? Okay. I believe you. Your first thought was sex, wasn't it? These yours? I wouldn't mind lying down right now, watching a fan till the end of time. Why are you giving me these? No, I wouldn't. Dumbass question. I do the same for you. Kind gesture, I guess. But you can't really give me something I already have. Body's mine. Always has been. It's my decision, not an intruder's. That ain't true. Ideally, a crazy powerful one to feed your ego, and they gotta be practically unbeatable to justify a suicide run. But why? Fighting for some dated ideal? Pursuing a personal vendetta? I'm not sure. No idea. You fucking asshole. Feeling a bit better now, so scram. Got something important needs doing. You watching a story on the Arasakas or narrating porn? As I see it, you don't know what you really want, so you concocted a boogeyman to fight. Arasaka. Don't think I care. What does interest me is why you're a clingy creep. Whole world used to revolve around Silverhand. Now, no one gives a shit. Honestly, don't differ a bit from those poor bastards handcuffed to the feeders in their mega-block pads. Well, I neither want, nor do I need, your help. Gotta go. Hang in there, bud. Be a living legend. That's all I wanted. Feels like I'm barely surviving. Yeah, maybe. Bullshit. Nothing dignifying in suffering, death. Not how legends are born. What was it like when you died? So, ruling hearts and minds. That's what it's about. The usual. Might be right. Can't really argue with you there. Come on, don't exaggerate. Hey, Satan kicked me out of hell. Thought I'd swing by. More like not adding up. Look, no sign of any damage. It just dropped from the sky. Someone must have hacked it. Shh! I need to focus. Look, they're still wrapped and sealed. Weird. Uh-huh. Not for much longer it won't be. Eddie's. Now. Just another hired iron. And you're my job. Sometimes it shines and sometimes it rains. Don't want your eddies, just go. Might have read a convo between you and your brother. I know you're flat broke. Okay, ready. Let's move. We'll find something else. Iris Tanner, I'm supposed to get you out of here. Dakota, Iris Tanner, as per your request. Well, don't you two just get along perfectly? They didn't hurt you? That wasn't in the spec. At least tell me it's fast, this ride of yours. We'll see how things play out. Is it worth more than your life? Have a good one. Why was he beating on you? Good. Cell's open. Do what you want. And what did you get canned for? Hi, I have an appointment with Mrs. Coke. What you find more interesting is who sent me. Sweet dreams. Wakey, wakey. Remember your little science experiment with the Red Ochre clan? The families send their regards. You sure about that? 'Cause I think something horrible happened to him. And it'll happen to you. Fuck your data. You die here and now. Well, clearly. Maybe the mistake is mine. I'll confirm and be right back. Oh, that's a shame. Nice place. Why not? Curious how you're gonna be able to worm your way out of this one. You gonna tell me you didn't see that girl? What's there to talk about? Job's a job. Nothing personal. Only place you're going is to the morgue. And end it in the drunk tank? Wish I was there to see that. You think our buddy Slayton would be that gonk? Not long ago. Look, the date and the guitar we came for. How do you know? Someone here I need to have a word with. It's urgent. I know you from somewhere. Hold on. Weren't you a friend of Jackie's? I saw you at his funeral. To Jackie. Yeah, we were tight, him and me. Wouldn't stick around too long if I were you. Dunno. Her father sent me. You did this to yourself. Nolan, come on. He wouldn't risk his little girl's life for you. You heard right. But you gotta skip town. Hey, what's up with these doors? Come on now, that's just too good to be true. Do you have any vacancies? I can powder the bodies, keep them fresh. Last drink, I swear. Get me a beer, throat's parched. You're a real charmer, aren't you? You know the saying, the customer's always right? I'd take that seriously if you want to stay in biz. 'Cause I've never been here. She'll be fine. It's V. Took care of Jose. Arasaka. Unfortunately, no. Padre, wait. They're loaded on Militech equipment. I'm not sure exactly, but looks like they're planning something. He and his crew were hired to launch a full-blown assault on an Arasaka facility and to do it using Militech equipment. But why war? They're still picking up pieces from the last one. Not sure I even want to know. You, Padre? And Militech. They must have noticed Arasaka's moves. That info's worth a healthy heap in some circles. Who's rumors? Who knew? Yeah, be seeing you. You know more than you're telling. Spill. Nah, not actually that interested. What's going on here? No, thanks. Wouldn't want to inconvenience him. You're running tight on gear? Yeah, she's passionate, but she can also get under your skin. Privacy as a service, huh? How much you charge for that? Something like this? Maybe more? Right. 'Kay, see ya. Open up his room for me. Hey, you work here? Looking for a friend. Booker Updike. Could be. Haven't seen each other in a while. What makes you say that? Done. Now open the room and be quick. Dolores told me you're the one to talk to. Had a friend used to live here. Thanks, Johnny. Well, found what we came for. Room above's a Neo lab. You been working here long? This ought to help you make the right choice. You want to live? Start moving. El Capitan sent me. Fumes from this lab choked a corpo stiff. His employers aren't happy. They're out for blood. Boring. Kinda dead here, isn't it? What happened? Where'd all the customers go? Anything available short notice? Have to think on it. Chill place you got here. Quiet. Calm. Time to look upstairs. Got a feeling I'll rip her supplies up there. Somewhere close to a vent. Vapors from the room upstairs. Mean to tell me you can pin the exact drug from just a whiff? Like a police dog or what? You know your way around their security? Sure. See what I can do. Fine, Teddy. What's the sitch? Special? Wait, you doing a piece about this? I get it. You want a scandal. I don't know. Who? Piece of cake. Sort of in a rush here? Mission accomplished. Over to you now, Ted. Hey, Ted. How'd you get this number? Got the data. What now? See you soon, then. Data you wanted? You'll want to thank me for that. How'd you find him? In that case, there'd be no one left alive in Night City. I don't stoop down a scum like you. And nothing says thank you like my fair share of eddies. Carl, go fuck yourselves. What is it? So to speak, best if you hand over the eddies and duck the fuck out. Got it. Easy, Pedro. So I just kick back, soak in the view? Okay, truck's in position. Gonna duck out quick to avoid attention. Head straight, eyes up. You hear? No one followed me. No one's watching you. Guaranteed. What do you need these glow holes for anyway? All right, no worries. You don't seem the rebellious type. Why do this? Okay, count me in. Be in touch soon. Run through it again. What's all this? You always just talk to yourself? Care to tell me why I'm waiting? Hell of a beast you got there. That Kendachi Micro 76, strapped with dedicated cooling. Sure, so you can predict its path. Then what? Where do I come in? How'd you even find this, Dr. Fedorov? Some international database? You know those aren't the hardest eggs to crack, right? You sure this ain't a scam? How? How can you be sure? How are you even gonna get to the USSR? You serious? That could take a couple of weeks, maybe even more. Full sentences, use them. Yeah, I'm V. You want to rob your employer. They won't let this go. You can still back out, you know. Look, you're shaking like a loose exhaust pipe. Maybe this ain't the job for you. Safe travels. You actually signing that thing. What's the catch? Give me a call once this is all over. The longer we chit-chat, the easier it is for Zeta Tech to track us. Again. All right. Until then. I know. You all right there? Oh, by whom? I'm here to get rid of some unwanted documents. Looks like you got a real mess in here. Little audit would be in order, don't you think? Guess someone in HQ had a short circ. Thanks anyway. A friend of mine was here a week ago and left a briefcase. I'm just curious, what do your partnership programs look like? My company's considering expanding its insurance package to include psychiatric care. Get in. You're going home. To your husband. He's already waiting for you. Is there a way to arrange a visit with one of the patients? Hey. Listen to me. Everything will be all right. You're getting out of here, okay? You'll have your man's shoulder to cry on. Just get in. Hey, it's all over now, Jasmine. They can't do anything to you. You recognize him? Okay, how about over the hollow? All right, buckle up. Bad news. 6th Street got here first. 6th Street crew already did their work. Blood and guts everywhere. Got him. In the back, bleeding out. Later. Shot to kill. Unarmed. All of them. Frag rounds. What the hell happened? All you had to do was sit on your ass, quiet, alone. You don't say. Fine, we're out. What, you thought nobody would notice? Calling half the hookers in the city and nobody will bat an eye? Quit griping, you're alive. Unlike the girls. Not my problem. I did my part. It's got a reader, too. Must be an access shard around. I'm wondering more how it ended up on the ground. Juliet must have been in a hurry. You must have really pissed them off. Understandable. Wouldn't have got the job otherwise. Chill. Gonna be just fine. Never seen Militech so hot and bothered. Must have stolen something important. You Tiny Mike? No way in past the Militech beef necks. Let's try that again. Nicely. Before this turns unpleasant. Why you playing? Don't recognize a brother when he's in front of you? So talk. How do I get me inside? What's all the commotion? You mentioned Zhang back there. Someone I should know about? V. You're preaching to the choir. That's why I'm here. Go, before more of them show up. Took care of them already. They clocked me, had no choice. Hey, take care, Tiny Mike. Didn't answer my question. Give me a sec. Reconsidered. See you around, Tiny Mike. You gonna manage on your own? Why'd you keep your biosig in her system? Message just hit my inbox, too. Best get moving. You Lucy? Lucy Thackeray? He's no chum of mine. I'm V. I'm not Maelstrom, Lucy. That's enough risk for one day. Look, we don't have time for this. Why are you doing this? He probably killed more people than you'll ever save. That leadhead won't think twice before coming after you. Sorry, you gotta understand. I'm here to protect you. I didn't kill him. Let's go. We don't have time for this. Think whatever you want about me, but come on, please. Had to do it, couldn't risk it. No need to thank me for saving your life. How'd they treat you in there? You're not even mad? Hang on, gotta make a call. Cover now! That's that. I know, you're Lucy Thackeray. Ditch him, we gotta go. Your brother hired me to get you out of here. Any second now more of those Borg freaks could show. Gonk's Maelstrom, all I need to know. What? Sure. And you be careful with that trigger. Just hand him over, and I'm gone. You want to murder a mayor? Fine. You think it'll make a difference? Pfft, sure, why not? I just need those meds. We know where this is headed. Rather not waste my time. A Militech HKS-47 with polymer reinforcement. You were a soldier. You're angry, and I get it. You feel cheated. It's campaign season. The first ribbon cutter to push an anti-psycho policy after Holt's death is winning that election. You know I can't without those meds. I guess they don't see the profit in it. Don't doubt it. What do you want me to do? Head to the lab, invent a cure? If you kill Holt, the first thing they'll do is brand you a psycho and a terrorist. Uh-huh. Cyber-psycho assassin kills in cold blood. Who'd want to help a monster like that? Either you give me what you stole, or MaxTac swoops in, pays you a visit. Special delivery for Mr. Mikhail Akolov. What floor am I punching? I've been brought to provide, special services for Mr. Akolov. Got a fresh supply from Mr. Akolov. Only the good stuff. Here. So where's he at? Here you go. Need some time to think it over. Get this over with quick. Still gotta make a few drop-offs. Was just downstairs. All right. I believe you. I read your mail. I know what's up. You wanna talk about this? Discount? What do you mean? Forgetting what I saw in the basement? Figured you'd be a bit more grateful. At the very least, I deserve a discount. What have you got for sale? NCPD have anything to say about this? I know. Don't worry. You won't be seeing him around any longer. Tequila, but none of that synth shit. Freeze! Easy there, don't go grabbing any hustle. Your problem here is Jotaro, not me. Help me get him. It's Lisa, right? You help me, I'll do everything I can to get you their protection. Thanks. I sent you Punch and Judy's details. You don't have a choice. You're helping me. Heard you got a special offer for your more demanding clientele. Want to talk to Jotaro. Well, what I can tell you is who took the job. Those your threads, or did you borrow them? Know this woman? 30-something, slightly shorter than yourself. Heard she comes around here a lot. I'd like to rent a room. Smart asses who could recognize a cop's face. So how about it? You know her? Here, talk. Quit digging around. This is your last warning. No ear for subtlety, huh? Yeah, that was a threat. Just to end your investigation. And you honestly think you can change a thing? You're all alone. How much is a room? Yup. Let it go. It's not worth it. So, Anna, what's next for you? NC doesn't give two shits about you. Your life's in danger. That not clear? Let's end this. Close the case, skip town, whatever. I don't care. Because it can't. Plan to look over your shoulder the rest of your life? Nope. But the lady I'm looking for is... Done. Talk. Looking for this lady. Know her? Sometimes they even go further than that. Oh, I believe you, sure. The claws? I've always been suckers for juicy gossip. Perfect. Thanks. What brought you to NC? You don't want back on the road? Away from these statics? If you're a woman of principle, this ain't your city. They will. As a nomad myself, I know they need people like you. More than you know. You'll disappear. No one will come looking. You'll have family. Won't be alone in this anymore. With a fresh start. Planning your next big crusade. Sure. Goodbye, Anna. Huh? Hauling goods through all of NC can't be the safest of jobs. You ever run into any trouble? Sue me for being curious. The term glitter, ring any bells? Killed himself. OD'd on that glitter shit in a tiger den. Probably living there. Uh-huh. Plus, it fucking reeks in here. Been like that 2 days at least. That's the one. Regina? Drop the iron, Mike. Let's keep things pleasant. Mike, listen. What? You think you're just unlucky, huh? That's why it didn't work out. You got it twisted. You're just a nobody, Mike. A pathetic, gonk nobody. Okay, then get up. Time to turn tail. Masadu. He knew he'd be in a bit of a fix after the stunt he pulled. I'm looking for Rochi-wan. Your man's nimble, good reflexes. Should try a Philly shell instead of a standard block. Makes for a quicker counter. You know what? It's about Rochi-wan. Where do I find him? I've cracked a few jaws in my time. I'm sure you will. I was hired to get you out of here. Can you walk? Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. It'd be better for both of you if you never saw each other again. Ever. I do. I'll handle it. It's what I'm paid for. What can I get here? Jacob Lamb's eye. Move it, let's go. Alois Decan? Escort, not chauffeur. Everything else, yeah. Come on. Raffins. We've met before. You sure about this? Supplements, huh? You mean... Come on, Decan. Be honest. Watch it, Decan. I'll start tearing up, we won't go anywhere. Hal, you can come out now. Hal, how you holding up? Hal Cantos, where is he? The hell happened here? Well, that's my job done then. Till next time. Regina sent me. Max? I'll be going, if you don't mind. Take care, Max. Do I look blind or deaf to you? Out, or I'll harvest those kidneys myself. Regina sends her regards. Let me do the driving. Nobody calls you that. How'd you get here? Shut your trap if you don't want to eat lead. Let's just get to our ride. Need to get you out of the city. Just don't dirty up my ride, okay? Okay, we're here. Get out. Preacher's boy, who murdered him? Who gave you the XBD? XBD of a preacher's little boy. Murdered. Ring any bells? Wakey, wakey, gentlemen. Where is it? Got a little family affair going here, huh? Reflection in the mirror. tattoo, anything. Had enough of you two. I'll find it myself. Shut up. You speak, you die. Aaron, it's V. I've got the scrolls. Here, take 'em. Kinda sad to let 'em go. Contents are truly fascinating. Don't want anything from you. What I want's for you to be behind bars, where you belong. I just like watching shitbags like you break into a sweat. The moment when you're not as untouchable as you thought you were. And thus the pot calls the kettle black. Your scrolls, take 'em. And don't make me wait for those eddies. These things still surprise you? You know me. I'm a people pleaser. Nope. Might as well have been a ghost. You got it all wrong, big guy. You see, a friend of mine's fixing to bring in some easy corpo prey hot with loose wallets. You want to ask your boss how much we can get per head fleeced? First time I hear a casino having entrance fees. You Chang-Hu Nam? Now that I think of it, generator should be straight sailing. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to stay longer? Can you get out of there? Wakako sent me to get you. Who did the number on you? Looks like he's still breathing. The generator, where is it? How are you so sure this'll work? Oh, you're in luck. There's a restaurant upstairs. Any idea what's in the Corpo code case? Huh. Maybe it's not such a good idea after all. Thanks, I'll think about it. Wake up. Did you switch on the lights? That way you didn't ask him for help? Case of a fragile ego?